Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. We are back with another trailer reaction, kind of multiple trailer reactions. We are reacting to the PlayStation Showcase 2021. If you are unfamiliar, I guess I haven't posted much video game related content on this channel. I think I've only reacted to like one trailer. I reacted to the Last of Us 2 trailer. So I am a big gamer. Like I play a ton of video games, and PlayStation is my personal loyalty brand, kind of. So I love PlayStation. I'm really excited about the possible things that are going to be coming out for PlayStation. One thing I hope they show in this is a trailer, like an actual trailer for God of War 2. That would be really cool. Maybe Spider-Man 2, if because it's been a year or more since the Miles Morales DLC came out. That would be really cool. Maybe some more stuff for Final Fantasy VII Remake. That would be really dope to see as well. But otherwise, I'm kind of going in completely blind. I don't know what they're going to show. PlayStation has kind of been holding off on showing some of their big stuff, right? Like they didn't show anything at E3 or anything like that. And previously they've had kind of like their own conference during E3. They didn't have that this year. And they used to, in years past, do the PlayStation Experience, which was really fun. That's when they first announced The Last of Us 2. So this is kind of like the first big showcase that PlayStation has done in a few years, which is really exciting because I feel like previously they've been doing these small little state of plays, which are fun and interesting in their own right. But I think there's something different and special about just like these big 40-minute, hour-long things where they just show off a ton of their biggest first-party stuff. And so I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing what games I'm going to be playing. I'll probably play most of these games. I play a lot of video games. I've been debating whether or not I want to play any games for the channel, right? Like if I want to stream on Twitch or YouTube and then put the playthroughs on YouTube for you guys to watch. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. If it's not something you guys want, I might post those on my own personal channel, and maybe if you want to see those, you can go over there. But if it is something you guys are interested in, I might do like playthroughs of some of these games, like newer games that come out. I don't think I'm gonna go through my old backlog of games that I haven't played that may have come out years ago and play those. But if you guys are interested in watching me play through some of these new games, let me know, because I will. Because I'm going to play them anyway. And so, might as well play them for you guys if you want to watch. But otherwise, I've been talking too much. Before we jump into this, please consider leaving a like on the video. Please consider subscribing, especially if you want to see more reactions from me or if you want to see me play some games. And then if full-length reactions are something that interests you, consider supporting me on Patreon. I post all my full, uncut reactions in watch-along format. There you can also become a super supporter and get featured in every single one of my videos. But other than that, let's jump into the PlayStation Showcase. Gameplay captured from a PS5 system. I have a PS5, so this is exciting. Is that New York? There's hair on my screen. No, that's not New York. What is this? Is that Dev Patel? No. Is this an ad for even a specific game? Or is this just a general PlayStation ad? Playing chess. What is this? I can't tell if that's Dev Patel. I just watched The Green Knight, and he looks like he's at least trying to look like him. Those guys look like they're trying to emulate Final Fantasy 15. That looks like a Saints Row helicopter. Is this a Saints Row ad? Okay, that's not Death Hotel. What is this? Is this a Saints Row ad? This looks like it would be a Saints Row ad. I don't know why it's giving me Saints Row vibes. I feel like that's the logo, right? What if this is just a super elaborate chess game? What is this? This has got to be Saints Row, right? Am I dumb? And this is just nothing related to that? This is like a Saints Row RPG? Well, that's Horizon Zero Dawn, so... What is this? It was just a general PlayStation commercial, never mind. Nothing related to a specific game at all. That's so funny.
I'm Jim Ryan, President and CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment, and welcome to the PlayStation Showcase. At PlayStation, we believe in pushing boundaries, setting the benchmark for creativity and excellence in entertainment. We always love the opportunity to speak directly with our community. The new technology in PS5 enables development teams to build more exciting, immersive, and compelling worlds, showcasing their creative vision as storytellers. We've never been more grateful for the PlayStation community.
Returnal is such a good game.
Thank you for allowing us time to share some significant updates and brand new content. So without further ado, let's look at some new and amazing games.
Let's do it. Let's do it, Jim. Show me where my money is gonna go. Ooh, Lucasfilm Star Wars game. Let's go. Aspire. Ooh, oh, is this
Peace is
Knights of the Old Republic, the remake?
That is what the Sith believe. They promise power. Now they wield it. We face the greatest Sith in generations.
Darth Revan.
They must be stopped.
I love this game. Remade for PS5. Is it a PS5 exclusive? Or is it also coming to other systems? I guess it doesn't matter, but as long as it's coming to PS5, I'm Gucci with that. These transition shots. Who designs these? They're always so goofy. What is this? Is this like Bayonetta? No. She's got long hair like Bayonetta. Shift up. It's like a mix between like Metroid and Bayonetta. She's in space? How you breathing? You're just hitting everything. Have fun dying. You can't breathe in space. How are you alive? What is that? What?
하늘의 계신 어머니시여, 저희는 지구를 지키지 못했습니다. 적들을 물리치고 인류를
The sacred
구원하는
duty of defeating our enemies and saving humankind.
이제 저희가 다시 내려와 남은 목숨 끝까지 바쳐 싸울 것을 맹세하오.
Fight.
부디 저희의 죄를
Forgive us our
사하여
sins.
저희를 거두어 주시고
It's like a post-apocalyptic
유혹에 빠지지 않게
alien game? So like aliens took over the world and now they're
지하 시설
fighting to get it back?
여긴 지하철역이야. 사람들을 태우고 거미줄처럼 도시를 누비던 교통수단이지. 다 지난 얘기지만 말이야.
It almost looks like a Square Enix type game.
내 지구가 시체에 기생하고 있다니. 외국이야. 그날 이후 지성의 도시들 모두 예비처럼
Traversal mechanics.
잘난 신분들은 우주로 달아나고 나간 놈들은 이곳에 버려졌지.
It's kind of interesting.
아직 기다리고 있는 거야.
이브 조심해. 전방에서 뭔가가
The name of the lady.
곧 무너지겠어.
Very stylized combat. That's really cool.
뭐 살살 가고 있겠지.
여기야.
Cool. Okay. This is very reminiscent of some type of Final Fantasy game. Metroid Final Fantasy. It's kind of like God of War too. Project Eve. Interesting.
당신이 왜 이곳에?
설마. 이브, 저건 알파 네이티브야.
Dang. EveShiftUp.co. That kind of looks like a mix between like Bayonetta and Metroid Prime and God of War and Final Fantasy.
Darkness washes over.
My nose itches so bad.
Dun, dun, dun.
What is this, Borderlands?
Dragon Lord has returned!
Fools! Your party of heroes can't stop me.
Who's ready to rickety roleplay?
It's just like a Borderlands D&D game. Tiny Tina's Adventures or something like that. Enter a world of metal and magic. I'm a loose fan of Borderlands. I liked Borderlands 2 a lot. I didn't really like Borderlands 3 that much. Actually, I don't know why I said I didn't like it that much. I didn't even play Borderlands 3.
You know, someone
It just,
might
for
be
some reason,
asking,
just
Tina,
didn't interest me
why
at
are
all.
there guns in a fantasy world? And I am just so glad you asked because shut up your face and get shooting!
Got a hero or a villain trying to fight. Is this gonna be like a persistent online game? Those are never my favorite. Is that the bard? He just loots. It's a double entendre. Loot as in the instrument and loot as in gear. That's kind of like God of War.
I'm in.
You ready, newbie?
Time for character sheets, baby!
Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Interesting. Probably won't play that
Alright,
one.
trailer over.
I'm
No
gonna be
end credit
honest.
scene here. This ain't no super duper.
It looks
hero
fun, but Borderlands doesn't hold a ton of my interest. Square Enix? Is this their
I'll let you in on a secret, but
project, whatever? Ooh.
Real big deal. We are getting out of the city, Homer. I promise we'll go somewhere that loves cats. No more fights.
This is like Project Athia or whatever they called it.
Clean air. Bright skies.
What? She gets transported into like an alternate dimension. She's got some wrist thingamajigger on. What does that mean?
Whoa, wait, stop!
Why don't you go back through? Now you're stuck here. Sucks to suck. It's like a castle.
Where on earth is this?
Yeah. Not
Africa.
on Earth.
Who's there?
And technically not Earth. Well, not what you would call Earth anyway.
I swear to God, asshole, show yourself.
Show myself. I've shown.
Where are you?
Right here, at the end of your arm.
The wrist banglet thing.
Oh, hello. Yes.
Okay, so let me get this
Sounds
straight.
like Stephen
I'm
Merchant.
somewhere that's not what I would call Earth. I'm seeing freaking dragons, and oh yeah, I'm talking to a cop. Did I just do that?
We did.
I just moved it with my freaking mind! Yeah, okay, that is something I do now. I do magic, kill jacked up beasts, I'll probably fly next.
Now you're just being ridiculous.
Oh, that's too far. Good to know that was a line.
The mouth animation did not match up with what she was saying there.
Our land suffers. You are the only hope we have. You're special.
It's one of my pet peeves in games
one
is
is
when
planning on
the facial
fighting for
animations
Sila.
don't match with what they're saying.
Tanta Sila is the strongest and most formidable of all the Tantas. You will be doing our land a great service by killing her.
I like the combat. The environments look good. Forspoken. I forgot they gave it an official name. I just remember when it was Project Athia.
Frey. No name for a demon. I am the one you seek. The one and only Tanta Sila.
Okay, Tanta. Okay, Tanta's a bad bitch. Stay away from her. She'll jack you up. Spring 2022. Not that far.
For decades,
Probably play that game if it's
Team
good.
Rainbow has been the shield against the worst global threats imaginable.
Is this the
Hostage situations,
Rainbow Six Quarantine or whatever it was?
the threat of nuclear war. But now, we face the greatest terror our world has ever known.
Aliens Extraction. I forgot they changed the name. Is anyone actually interested in this game? Like, who wants this game? I remember this was a mode in Rainbow Six that, like, for a week or a weekend, people were like, okay, not bad, and then they decided to make it into a full game. And I don't know if anyone necessarily was like, yeah, that's what we've been waiting for.
We will move as one. We will think as one. We will do whatever it takes. As one.
Like, I don't know if this required a full game.
Together, we fight for our future. And no one will be left behind.
I have a feeling that game is gonna flop. Just me. I don't think that's gonna No, like, people are just gonna play regular Rainbow Six Siege. That's, you know, people play that for its multiplayer aspect. I don't think anyone cares about a single player aspect of that particular game franchise thing. Epic Games. Remedy.
It's coming for me. Whatever you do, don't go out in the dark. Stay in the light.
Is this an Alan Wake remake?
Just ran into
No
one
way.
on the ferry. Famous artist, no less.
Alice?
I never played this when it came out.
My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wayne.
I played Control,
Last night I woke
which was
up
really
to a
fun.
nightmare. I was missing a week.
And the
What
DLC,
happened to me?
the DLC of Control has
I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on
some
it.
interesting
With
connections
it, I
to
could
this
save
game.
myself. I could save Alice.
Is it a remaster? Or is it just coming out on PlayStation now?
To meet you.
These Remedy games are ones that are just very... You have to think a lot. Okay, it's just remastered. October 5th. Wow, that comes out soon. That's like really, really soon. Grand Theft Auto 5. on the PlayStation 5.
What's up?
They'll release this on the PlayStation 6.
I gotta run now, okay?
Alright, bye babe.
It's just improved graphics.
It's lonely up here.
And improved gameplay. Doesn't look that different, honestly.
Get us out of here. Roger that. I think we're gonna literally make out like bandits on it.
Maybe it's me, but that doesn't look that different from when I played it on PlayStation 4. So I've never been a huge GTA Online guy. Dabbled in it when it first came out, and now I don't really care that much about it. Is this Ghostwire Tokyo? I don't know what this game's about. That weird mist is taking everyone. Except for that guy. This is a first-person game, right?
Critical work. People always decry the truth when forced to face it. Still your fear. I will be her salvation.
What is this game, man? Looks trippy.
The time is
All
nigh.
these headless ghosts coming at him.
The world rests on the precipice of transformation.
This might be one of those games where I wait to see, you know, what the reviews say.
Will dawn.
Doesn't look super, like, there's nothing about it that's really drawing me in quite yet. I think I'd have to see more in terms of like reviews, and then I'd maybe give it a shot. But that trailer didn't do a whole lot for me. Spider-Man 2? Give it to me, baby.
Guardians.
Oh, Guardians of the Galaxy game. Okay, maybe not. Still,
You came here seeking truth.
this game looks fun.
A choice. The matriarch wishes to share it with you. United in the light of belief, all suffering, all grief will end. Oh!
Interesting space concepts.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, I think.
He's distracting you while Rocket steals
I
stuff.
think I'm having a heart attack.
Cease this at once.
Cosmo! How you doing, buddy?
Grand Unifier Raker, leader of the Church of Truths.
During that ritual with the priest, they kept talking about a promise.
It was like they were drinking funky juice or something.
Or joined the cult.
So let us investigate for you.
Always catch, Peter Quill. And not fun kind with Bob.
Hey, World Mind, long time no see.
The current probability of defeating the
Universal Church of Truth is
0.3%.
Not
Is
a
that
lot.
bad?
Not a lot.
It sounds bad.
It is.
I hope you've got one hell of a speech plan, Peter.
Very interested about this game because I want to know if I will enjoy it more than I enjoyed the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I always felt like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies are trying a little too hard to be funny, where they're almost sometimes being like, this is a joke.
You have proven
Laugh at it.
yourselves unworthy, and you must be destroyed.
I wonder if this one will be a little more naturally funny, or if it'll tone down on the humor maybe. The gameplay looks fun.
That was completely intentional. The Milano's on her way. Thanks, bud.
October 26th? Dang. All these games coming up so quickly. What is this game? Character creator? For what? Stealth game. Is this a the Vampire Masquerade or whatever? Wasn't this an Xbox game? Okay. Guess you don't need guns when you're a vampire. The gameplay looks unique, kinda. I kinda like the way the guns sound. Is this a multiplayer game? Blood Hunt. It's a vampire game. Is that a multiplayer only? It looks like a multiplayer game. 2021, but when? When in 2021? That's what really matters.
Welcome to the Eon program. Picture your perfect you.
Is this more
Your health, your enlightenment, your...
more Deathloop? Come on.
Not just freedom. We offer...
How many freaking ads for Deathloop are we gonna see? They show Deathloop at every single thing.
The vision.
We've seen enough Deathloop.
Geniuses who painted up a prison and named it Freedom. Locked us all in one repeating day. Their eternity.
This makes me not want to play Deathloop. The fact that it's at every conference. I feel like they've been showing this for like 3 years every single time it's possible. They had a whole state of play that featured Deathloop. Why is this?
A bunch of spaced out science nerds, brainwashed cultists flinging bombs, whatever these guys are doing, all spewing Eon's bullshit. So how come I don't remember shit? This Party Island hangover is not my thing. My thing is answers. Who are these people? What do they want with me? And why is she always one step ahead? Come on, Colt. You gotta put this together. Somebody built this place. Somebody sending.
I mean, it just looks like a reskinned Dishonored. So I guess if you like Dishonored, you might like this game.
For them, some type of experiment. How does this time loop work? Does anybody remember? Why is everyone wearing a mask? What the hell notes anymore? Who am I?
Colt, I want you to remember. I want you to remember why you came here.
Huh? Is that? Damn, I look good. I've imagined myself a way out.
I mean, looks like there's some creative ways to kill, but I just,
before it breaks me.
The more I see this game, I'm just not interested. I don't know why. What is this? Is this a scary game? Is this a spooker? Looks like a spooky game. Kid Amnesia? What? I don't know what's up with that game. All right, let's see some heavy hitters. I want some big games. I don't know if this qualifies. Is that the same mechanics that you played the guitar with in The Last of Us? It's like Wind Waker. It's like Wind Waker and Moana. And whatever that Firewatch game is. You sniped that bird. You became that bird. Never mind. Why are you being the bird? Why can this child become animals? When she becomes the animal, what happens to their consciousness? Are they just like pushed to the back? Because I don't think that animal reappeared when she entered the next one. They just ceased to exist. Is she killing these animals? What's the logistics of this? This is a very confusing game. Chia. New Caledonia. Yeah, pet that crab. Oh, cute. That's an interesting game. Maybe check that out when see some reviews. If it's cheap, it looks like an indie game. So indie games can be either really, really good or just like really bad. So I'm still waiting on that cat game where you can be a cat. Ooh, first party game.
The biggest pirate treasure of all time is within our grasp.
This is a remaster of Uncharted 4 and The Lost Legacy.
Now that's not an easy find.
For PS5 and PC.
Last I checked, we're all a bunch of thieves digging around where we shouldn't.
Fun. Uncharted is probably my favorite game series of all time.
Obsessed with this treasure.
I think Naughty Dog's my favorite publisher. And I really enjoyed Uncharted 4 and The Last Legacy. I wonder what improvements they'll be making. Like 60 frames a second. Maybe some different lighting choices. Ray tracing of some kind.
I'm Herman Hulst, head of PlayStation Studios.
Hey Herman.
PlayStation Studios, at its heart, is a diverse and passionate group of storytellers at our collective of AAA studios all across the globe. Everything we do is driven and inspired by storytelling. As creators, PlayStation 5 gives us the opportunity to push the boundaries of storytelling even further. Our world-class development teams at PlayStation Studios have already delivered such incredible gaming experiences for PS5, and we're only just getting started. As you'll see today with the lineup of exclusive games coming for PlayStation Studios, we're going to continue to drive innovation, advance gaming, while always embracing the legacy of PlayStation.
It's just
and creating games that matter,
stuff.
Games that you're not going to find anywhere else. And
so I'm guessing maybe all the stuff previous was maybe third-party things, and this is all first-party stuff. Give me some good stuff. Yeah! Let's go! Give me it! Spider-Man! Oh, no. No. That's not Spider-Man. Take some claws out. This is Wolverine, isn't it? That looks like Wolverine's hands. Let's go! It's not Spider-Man 2, but it's just as cool. Oh my god, Insomniac. Insomniac, you beautiful bastards. This is a racing game. Gran Turismo 35, or whichever number they're on now. I was expecting the beat drop. This is a very interesting trailer for this game. I feel like people want to see the racing part of Gran Turismo. Imagine this next one has ray tracing and 8,000 frames a second. Okay, drive the car now. I want to see it driving. Interesting. What are these? It's like a weird story mode. Wow, you can put as many advertisements on your car as you want. Capitalism, baby. There's a photo mode. You can position your car. I like that they have a large variety of cars to choose from. I haven't played a racing game in a long time. It's never been my favorite genre. I know there are a lot of people that are real big into it, though. Showcase. There's been a long trailer for a game that I think everyone knows. I think everyone knows what Gran Turismo is at this point, right? It's kind of like showing a long trailer for like a new Madden or like a new MLB The Show. It's like at this point everyone knows what it is.
For as long as I can remember, I have looked for an equal. One who could push me.
Ooh, Iron Spider Claws, baby!
One who could surprise me.
Miles. It's like a tag team with them? Like you play as both of them?
One who could even beat me.
Sounds like Kraven the Hunter talking.
Yet all I found is disappointment. Will one of you finally give me what I desire?
Is it Kraven the Hunter?
Yes. We will.
Venom! Let's go! 2023! It's so far away. Come sooner, please. I just want to play you. Though, that's dope. So I think the first voice that was talking might have been Kraven the Hunter because it sounded like weirdly Russian, European-esque voice. And then I wonder if you can play as Venom or if Venom's an antagonist. Let me play this game right now. Is that Atreus? Got the deer on his own this time, baby. He's growing up. Starting to go through puberty.
Time is running out. The prophecies say Fimbulwinter leads to Ragnarok. War is coming. My story doesn't end hiding in these woods. I should be out there, finding out who I am, who Loki is.
I will not allow you to pick a fight with gods.
I don't want to fight anyone. I just want answers.
And if those answers lead to war with Asgard,
maybe that's what Mother wanted.
you do not know what Mother wanted.
Well,
just
I recognize that dour expression anywhere.
Sitting on a sack. Oh, everything's frozen.
We haven't dared to consider.
What if there was someone who could help us?
You mean Tyr?
So instead of a boat, you use a
these lands.
ice. Oh,
dead.
boat's back then. I was gonna say you just use a sled.
Man, Odin seemed pretty
The
keen
water
on
looks
seeing
really
he wasn't
nice.
found.
If he's out there, we gotta find him.
Who are they trying to find?
What in all yarn speed they have been doing?
We're trying to stop Ragnarok, to help people. And what if the only way to do that is war?
God dang.
Is not the only way.
Ooh, that's a
Stop thinking like a father for
change
a
of
moment.
mindset.
Stop thinking like a general.
You seem like a calm and reasonable person.
Yeah.
Are you a calm and reasonable person?
Exact words to describe Kratos. Calm and reasonable. Was that the Bifrost? Like that guy just teleported down with the Bifrost? Looks like it.
In moments of crisis, panic does nothing. Harness it.
So is this like... Looks like there's some new environments. Combat for this game is wonderful.
Tyr!
That's their, that's the...
Are you coming with us?
That guy's ginormous. He was mentioned in the last one.
You'll get your answer soon enough.
Who you be?
Well, some of them.
Man, Corey Barlog has to actually admit that this game exists now. Oh man, that looks so fun. I want to play that game right now. Oh, that's the whole thing? That's the whole thing? When did they say that was coming out? I didn't see.
Are you coming with us?
God of War Ragnarok.
You'll get your answers soon enough. Well, some of them.
Are you talking to us, random girl? When I say I want to know when this comes out, are you saying, is that a direct quote to me? Okay. Dang, man. Okay. So there's a lot of stuff that happened. Some big hitters. Let's see, Wolverine. That looks freaking dope. Insomniac making another Marvel game, but this time it's Wolverine. Wolverine has long been one of my favorite MCU characters, so seeing a game for him made by Insomniac, like the people who made the fantastic Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales and Ratchet and Clank, like, I'm stoked. That's awesome. Spider-Man 2 with Venom in it. Give it to me. I want to play it right now. Like, that's insane. What else? God of War 2. God of War Ragnarok. The combat in that game looked just as fluid and as exciting as ever. It looks like it's going to be maybe similar environments. It looked like there were some new environments, but a lot of them looked similar. So maybe we start out the game in the same place and then transition to a new spot as the game goes on. But it looks like the combat is generally the same with some added elements. So they figured out what works and what doesn't work with the combat from the first game. And they're like, okay, how can we build off that slightly? And Atreus is older now, so that's fun. He won't be as annoying, hopefully, as a kid. I mean, he wasn't that annoying as a kid even, but like he's like going through puberty, so maybe like a preteen teenager now. So I'm very interested to see the story of how that progresses. There are a few cool indie games shown. A little annoyed they showed Deathloop again. Like, how many times are they going to show this game? Like, that's upsetting that they wasted even 1 second of this 42-minute showcase on Deathloop. Like, we've seen 55 minutes of that game at this point. So I think if they ever show anything about Deathloop again, I'm gonna be so mad. What else? Uncharted 4 and The Lost Legacy being remastered for PS5 and PC. That's exciting. I imagine it's not going to be huge, substantial changes. It's going to be some small stuff. They didn't show anything else from Naughty Dog, like Last of Us Factions. If I remember, that game was supposed to come out. You know, it's the multiplayer part of Last of Us 2. That was supposed to come out generally around the time Last of Us 2 came out, and it's been like, what, a year plus, almost 2-3 years now, when this eventually comes out. That's kind of crazy. So weird that we didn't see that. What else? Didn't see anything from Final Fantasy 7 Remake. We saw some Project Athia Forspoken or whatever, so we kind of get some loose story about that. So she's just a regular girl who gets transported to this world and has to help this nation somehow. One thing that annoyed me about that trailer, though, is the facial animations did not match up with the voices. I feel like at this point, like, that's been an issue for 10 plus years in gaming, and I think it's probably one of my biggest pet peeves, other than like character models, like clipping through clothes and things like that. That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves in certain games, is when the face and the faces and the mouths don't match up. You know, and I know a lot of it is just like, it's like a computer generated, like the computer gets the voices and the dialogue or whatever and tries to like mask a face doing stuff around it. And to actually get realistic looking faces, you kind of have to do some mocap stuff. But I feel like at this point, some studio needs to develop a tool that just makes faces look better and animate better. Otherwise, the gameplay of that game looks really fun, and I'm probably going to play it when it comes out. There's some cool, interesting games, like that game that kind of looked like Bayonetta mixed with Metroid Prime almost, mixed with a little bit of Final Fantasy. That's interesting. An Alan Wake remake, or remaster, sorry. I never played the first one, but I played Control, and it had some interesting connections to that game. So I'll be interested to play that when it comes out. Tiny Tina and whatever her D&D game, I'm probably not gonna play that game. You know, Borderlands, I'm a loose fan of Borderlands. I enjoyed Borderlands 2. I played that a lot, actually. And then when Borderlands 3 was coming out, I just wasn't interested at all. I don't know why. Rainbow Six Extraction, I couldn't be less interested in that game. I play a ton of Rainbow Six Siege. Like, I've played that game a lot. But Extraction, it started off as like a weird little like week-long mode in Rainbow Six Siege. And people weren't like, this is incredible. I think the general opinion of that mode was just kind of like, okay, whatever. And then they were like, let's make an entire game out of this. It's like, did we ask for that? Like, I don't know, man. Like, what was that necessary? So I guess we'll see how we feel about that. You know, not gonna play it. If I'm honest, I'm not gonna play that game. What else? GTA 5 didn't look that different, but for the people that care about that, cool. They're gonna release GTA 5 on every console. They're releasing Skyrim again, so it's like every console possible. Ghostwire Tokyo looked okay. It looked kind of interesting. I'll maybe play that depending on the reviews. Guardians of the Galaxy. The Guardians of the Galaxy game, I probably will play that game, especially if the reviews are good. Because it's going to be like a single player story-driven game, that's my bread and butter. Those are the games that I personally love. If it was like a games as a service, that as soon as I hear games as a service, I'm almost instantly like turned off. I'm just like, no, never mind, don't want to play it. So as long as that is a story-driven game, I'm all here for it. There was a few cool little interesting indie games shown. The one where that girl turns into animals, that looked interesting. Maybe I'll check that out depending on how the reviews go and if people are interested in it. Gran Turismo is Gran Turismo. Everyone knows what that game is. Yeah, other than that, I think the thing I'm most excited about, other than the big things I already mentioned, is the remake of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. That game is primo. It's fantastic. I love that game. I played it on PC, actually, because I didn't have an Xbox when that game came out, right? So that is something I missed out on when it first came out, but I played it on my computer with a controller, actually. I just plugged in a controller. I played it on Steam, and it was really fun. Let's see, just a remake. Remade for PS5. Doesn't give any info on when. Okay, so we don't know necessarily when that's coming out. We do know it's a remake. They use the word remake, not remaster. Like Alan Wake is a remaster, Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy are remasters, but I believe this is a full-on remake of this game. So I'm personally excited. I've been seeing this type of thing for years. Like there was a guy who was at one point was remaking the entire game in Unreal Engine 4, and he would like stream the development on Twitch, and he got like a decent ways through this game, and then Sony, or not Sony, Disney or Star Wars or someone sent him a cease and desist, because I believe they were at the time probably starting to work out a deal with this company Aspire to like actually legit remake the game. And so that looks insane. So the biggest things: Star Wars remake, Wolverine, Spider-Man 2, and God of War, I think are my biggest heavy hitters that I'm most excited for. And so I definitely will be playing those games. If you are interested in seeing me play those games on the channel, definitely let me know. I'm super pumped. Hopefully this video doesn't do horribly on the channel. I know a lot of people are interested in TV shows and movies and things like that, but I personally love video games. So yeah, I think that's all I got to say. Let me know in the comments down below which of these games are you most excited for. Were there any surprises that you saw, or things you would have wished would have been shown today? Yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. I'm super pumped. Yeah, if you liked what you saw, please leave a like on the video. It helps my channel out a ton. Subscribe if you want to see more reactions from me, or if you want to see me play some of these games. And then if you're interested in full-length reactions, consider supporting me on Patreon. I post all my full uncut reactions in watch-along format. There you can also become a super supporter and get featured in every single one of my videos. But other than that, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace!